schedule update on this major order stuff. We're down one planet. We're about to liberate one, and then we got a whole Oceania because it's being attacked. And for this joint, we are 89%. We could bring the tally back down to 0 and just defend Oceania. Let's go ahead and go to Quarry Farm real quick.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Allied destroyer has left squadron. Orbit synchronized. Helldivers.
Calling in orbital strike. Requesting orbital. Calling down a sentry. Requesting air support. Preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Budget depleted.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Lots of enemies killed, lots of samples collected. That's a good... You truly are one of Liberty's greatest heroes.
This operation will fuel Liberty's future. Where will you strike, Helldiver?
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldivers.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were born. Defend democracy at any cost.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
Many heroes gave their lives to liberty today. They will be remembered.
Liberty.
Orbit synchronized.
Requesting air support! Calling in orbital strike!
Gas strike incoming.
I'm sorry. Reinforcing! Get some! Get some! Sending in an eagle! Max empty! Say hello to democracy! Lateral! Requesting air support!
You have ignited the torches of liberty. Extraction awaits.
Coordinates received. This is Pelican 1 returning to extraction radius. Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
You man!
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
You can proceed to extraction when ready.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Today you come. Climb to liberty.
Freedom wins again. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging. Synchronized.
initiated.
Let our enemies choke upon their territorial ambition.
Jetpack inbound!
Freedom requires firepower.
Objective located. Northwest, 100 meters. Objective located. North, 200 meters.
Enemy elite north, 50 meters.
Have a taste of democracy! Reloading! Not today!
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Sending in an eagle!
Tactical asset within threat range.
Calling in reinforcements! Reloading!
Terminid hive structure.
Elbow arm! Clear the area! Bug tunnel breach!
Objective located. North, 50 meters. Last reload! Mag's empty! Bug outpost! Reinforcing! Sending in an eagle! How'd you like the taste of freedom? Reloading! Cat!
Calling in reinforcements.
Coordinated the enemy!
Throwing grenade!
Requesting advanced weaponry. Reinforcing.
Reporting to the front. Reinforcing!
Calling in
Request approved.
reinforcements.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Fire in the hole!
Requesting air support.
Reloading! Throwing grenade! Requesting air support! Requesting orbital strike!
Tactical asset near your location.
Calling in reinforcements!
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Calling in extraction!
Roger. Pelican 1 will re-attempt pickup at extraction zone.
Sending in an eagle! Last reload!
Boom! Target down!
Bug outpost.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Reinforcing!
Request approved. Reinforcements.
Calling in orbital strike! Requesting air support!
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
had it in you.
Now I would have stayed with these guys, but I wanted to brief up real quick. I don't like being in the group, so I'm trying to talk to whoever's watching. So my goal here now, I got one of the things checked off my list, which is getting my personal order. The second, I'm trying to get enough 150 war bond medals at least to unlock this and my laser sentry. It adds to 150. Once I get that, I'll go for a grand spree to go for the rest of everything. And that would be 55, 75 plus 7, 62, 74. $106. So let's see, this and this makes, let me see, I think I got that wrong. 55, 35, 32, 87. Well, yeah, that's 107 alone. My bad, I got that number way off. 107. 119, 126, and that'll complete the whole thing. Like, I can go for the 126 now, but I feel more importantly I should be getting that and that. So I do want to try this right here. I may go ahead and do a run with this one too. The other thing is, I was just going to use them two as the possible, stuff to go for. But I'm thinking I could also add to my list, pushing to rank 24. Alright, so let's see. I'm using this gun now. And now it's all about, to me right now, it's all about the muzzle. So I got a muzzle brake on that. I got the flash hider on that one. And a reflex scope with the laser angle foregrip and the flash hider. I'm going to put the big mag on all of my versions. And then for this gun, oh, okay, so it has a compensator on it already. So what am I looking for? What did I unlock? So I already have the compensator for this gun. So what did I unlock? Oh, okay, the 2x2. What am I using now? Okay, I'm using that. I'm debating between, because the holographic sight is cool too. But I do like the 2x zoom tube. You see, I'm gonna go to a different gun if I can find the right setup. Hey, this is the regular lens for the regular pin liberator. That's what the difference is. So I may just go with the holographic sight on this one, because I do. The reflex scope is all. The reflex sight is my favorite of the two. It's got a fatter joint. This one is cool, but it's my least favorite. I haven't tried the iron sight on my rifles yet. I was told it was good. So I don't want to try that on this gun. I may do it with this gun right here, the adjudicator, when I start ranking this up. See, for this gun, I had the 4x scope, I had the reflex scope, and I had the holographic sight on this one. Then you had that 1.5 scope. let's see. Let's see, what is this going to come with default? See. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. So now that I'm looking, I realize there is a 1.52, which is not for every gun. And it's most likely not for Liberators either. They have a 2.0. So that's basically the starter scope for the regular Liberator, and the starter scope for the Penetrator is this one, which is why they flipped it around. Now, you see the starter for that is the 4-time scope. That's the default version of the Penetrator. And then they put the 2-time scope down at the bottom. So what I may do, I'm going to use the 4-time scope on this one, the reflex scope on this one. And like I said, I do like the reflex too. But I might, you know what, I'm going to try the iron sight. I'm going to see how I like it. But it does give me better ergonomics. So that's what I'm going to do. Now with the penetrator, I'm gonna use this version of it. And I just, like I said, I'm thinking about adding the third goal because I'm gonna want to try this gun out when I get it maxed out. I wanna, I'm gonna also try that EMP, the arc grenade, because I heard good things about it. So I mean, that's why I did the control group over the Python commandos. Because as much as I feel like the stratagem is very important, I felt like overall the control group had more things I wanted. See, I want this. I do want this stratagem. And I'm gonna wait until the next new major war bond comes out before I even get another one. So basically, after I finish the control group, I'm gonna go back to completing this one. As I said, I got 3 pages. Well, 2 pages left, and it's 2 armor sets. So this is 2 and some change. This one is 215, 235, and this one is 135. It was in the superstore. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm glad I bought this because the double freedom is incredible. Homeboy said, "Yeah, you're not going to get all the war bonds." I said, "Maybe not all of them, but I'm going to get the ones with the special stratagems and stuff like that." There's a debate on me getting this and this. And these are legendary war bonds, and I could see me buying one, but I told myself if I'm going to buy one, I might as well buy all, because if I get to the point of Helldivers, where I bought all the Hell war bonds, stuff like that, the boredom alone to keep me playing the game is going to make me buy one of these. So, yeah.
Liberty's enemies march ever closer.
Let's 91%. We'll be finished with this by later on in the evening. And we'll put the marker down to 0. And then we go pile up on here. See, they're smart. They're doing stuff like this so we don't liberate as many planets. As you see on the bottom, it's green because we already have the planet. We just got to hold it. It's split down the middle. I'm guessing people figure we can finish liberating it with this many people, which I agree. I think we can. He's in a private game. It might be on Oceanic. I'm gonna try. I'm most likely probably gonna go there. Like I said, I want to more liberate this planet. I want to contribute to that. After the cyber stand stuff. Oh, and what I decided for myself, since I'm basically done with samples, and that was the reason why I was at level 7. I'm gonna go up. Like when I do my personal challenge, I'm gonna start this definitely next week. I'm gonna be on Super Helldive. I'm gonna gradually get there though. Like for week 1, I'm gonna start at level 8, and there are gonna be matches where I go into Super Helldive to test the waters. Part of the reason why I wasn't doing it is because I was sample hunting and I was trying to do personal waters, which involved me extracting. And my luck at the time, I think I was telling y'all about a month ago, the way I assessed myself, out of like 10 super hell dives, I've completed 7 missions, but I failed 3, and all 3 of those failed missions, I still was able to extract. And the crazy part about the missions being complete, out of the 7, I've only extracted twice. So it was just, it's messy, it's big, and then mind you, you got veteran super divers that I was with. They were randoms, but they were super hell divers, and I would end up being the last person living, which was odd to me and one of the guys that was on one of my regular teams that I joined. And he's the one we got the expo twice with him. He figured out he was watching me and seeing how I survived. I said, you gotta move like you're about to die. And he said, what do you mean? I said, super hell dive, you're going to die at any moment. Right. You have to remember that. Even if you're comfortable in the game, move. Be comfortable with moving like you're uncomfortable. He's like, what do you mean? I said, the franticness. I said, when y'all see me reloading and I'm doing the circle jerk, especially with the bots, it's because they're firing at me. So I'm going to duck, spin, and do all that stuff to get their bullets to miss. And it actually confuses the bots. And the bugs is the same way. When they get confused, though, especially the little and the medium ones, they lunge at me. And I don't want to do that. I time my swiggly move for when he's about to cock the gun back. Because that means if I don't and they jump, I'm going to run. Because them little bugs, they can really bleed you out if you're not wearing the right armor. The best armor to wear is the armor you're used to, or if you're having a hard time with the bugs, face the facts and put the right armor on. The right armor for bugs is Democracy Protects. If you're using bullet weapons, it could be siege ready. If you got you can use the engineering kit if you're also using bullet weapons. You can get the 2 extra throwables. The meta kit. And if you are running the gas joint, one of these. And when I say gas joint, you are running a lot of them. Like I said, you might have the rover with the gas. You might have the gas grenades like I use, and you might have the gas orbital. If you know you're a up close combat diver, because the bugs are melee too. With the exception of a few, they spit the bile and stuff. You will use this. This will protect you. That's why I got one in light, medium, and heavy. Now, well, yeah. Plus, not only do I got that, I got Desert Stormer. For the bugs, Desert Stormer is great too, especially if you're going up against Hive Lords and dragon roaches, because they spit that green flame. You see the passives: gas, fire, acid, and electric. That green flame, I call it acid bio. People keep insisting that it's flame because it has a flame property. I think it's molten gas, a molten acid. It has a gas feature too. Gas is basically gas. It's not a solid. It's a gas. So it has that effect too. And the reason why I know that is because when one of the missions I was on, we had to kill the Hive Lord, and I was a bit back, but close enough to hit him in sweet spots with my recoilless rifle. But where the acid would drop in front of me, I was out of the way of getting burned, but I still was suffering damage like I was gassed. So that's the point I was making to my friend. We was arguing about it, and I showed it to him on the video. I said, "Well, I'm not saying it's not flame, bro. I think the flame is coming from the acid. Like the acid is so eroded that it like it's when it hits oxygen, because that's some science stuff. I'm kind of into that stuff. So they did a good mixture with that dragon roach and that hive lord. Their acid is way more devastating than the spewers and stuff. The bio spewer has the same kind of acid, but it's not as potent. So you can use this if you want to do melee. Rock solid works. If you want to be quick on the draw, but have at least close to 100 damage, have a slow stamina drain, but you want those throwables, and you're using your assault rifle or your SMG or something, you can use this. I was using this a lot. But the medium gives you more armor joint. You can even use extra padding for the medium armor set if that's what you want. Now, This right here gives you throwables too. You can also use this in the event you want to clear out for the bugs. You want to clear out clusters, the breaches, and you happen to go in there and die. Within a second and a half later, it does a nice, decent explosion. If you're especially completely surrounded, it'll get rid of most of that cluster. As this armor and this armor right here. This armor only recommended against those arc things and anything electrical, which is the illuminate. This is the gunslinger. If you got the warrant, no, well, warrant, it does it too. It increases sidearm reload speed by 40%, sidearm redraw, holster speed by 50%, and sidearm recoil reduces by 70%. Now with the warrant, it's auto fire. You do see the significant difference even with the heat-seeking rockets. It's way more accurate. That you can do without if you're using a warrant. Any other gun, you can throw this on, and especially if you like using your sidearm, and like I do when I have it, and it's a pistol. This, if you want to move stealthy, it works on all three factions. Me personally, I like that it's medium armor. You know what I mean? But I usually run with the light armor version of it. That's for the cosmetic, and then you have the new armor set. Now, it's good if you do a hit and run tactic against the bugs. I recommend if you're going to go heavy with that armor passive, you throw a rover with you, or you get a jetpack. Okay, this thing drains these heavy armors, especially on these bug worlds or whatever. They drain your health fast. But for this one, personally, I'm just using the siege ready because I'm using the assault rifle and the grenade launcher. So I want the ammo capacity. Of course, I got the Oceanic cable. I'm going to change it.
The hour of our next victory rapidly approaches. Let us cleanse the galaxy of alien scum.
Let me make sure I got the right skill for the penetrator. Okay, yeah, I see it. I see it.
locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Requesting sentry. Requesting advanced weaponry.
The fate of all humanity's children are in
Calling in reinforcements.
Do not let them fall.
Freedom never. Back empty. Not today.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Fire in the hole. Calling down objective equipment.
Reinforcing.
Democracy has landed.
Calling in orbital strike.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Tac pack inbound. Marking location east. Cancel that. Heavy east 100 meters.
Bug outpost spotted.
Bug outpost destroyed.
Reinforcing.
Objective located. Northeast 100 meters.
Calling in reinforcements. Engaging terminal. Reporting to the front.
Calling down a sentry.
Engaging terminal. Activating jump pack. Got a sample. Marking location. Never mind.
Enemy tactical asset within range. Terminid hive structure.
Requesting objective equipment. Requesting orbital strike. Sending in an Eagle.
Objective located. East.
Tactical asset nearby.
Requesting air support. Last reload. Bug outpost spotted. Last reload. Sending in an Eagle. Reloading.
Map updated.
West. Close.
Throwing grenade. My life for super. Injury? What injury? Reinforcing!
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Engaging terminal. How'd you like the taste of freedom? I got the terminal! Calling in orbital strike!
Firing gas strike.
Requesting air support!
Attack underway. Engaging terminal.
Sending in an eagle!
Gained liberty.
Two men!
I got the terminal.
Last reload! Two men!
Got tunnel breach. Fire in the hole.
Engaging terminal!
Attack back inbound. Last reload. Dropping a pin. North, 200 meters.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Got a sample! To the sky!
My life for Super Earth! Calling in extraction.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Enemy elite, northeast, 50 meters. Requesting orbital strike! Requesting air support!
Delivering payload.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Dropping item. Requesting
Another victory over the Terminid Scourge. Democracy's work.
Hindsight's cool. It was a bit visual. With the while looking at the red cube, sometimes I got confused. I'm not gonna lie, so I'll just go with the hologram.
The Helldivers have been forced to withdraw. The cyborgs, along with the automatons, have launched a counteroffensive. Concerning reports indicate they have begun constructing megafactories on other planets to create even more cyborg soldiers. That's Liberty's latest. I'm Corella Kelly.
Another perfect day to defend freedom.
Helldiver, take command of the galaxy's liberation. This operation will fuel Liberty's future.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Marking location, northwest.
Sending in an eagle!
Reloading!
You've done your duty. You may extract with honor.
Tactical asset nearby.
Requesting air support!
Sending in an eagle!
Calling in reinforcements!
Terminid outpost destroyed.
Get some! Get some!
5 minutes left. Liberty, speed your step, Helldiver.
I got the terminal!
Mission map updated.
Reinforcing!
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Marking location, south.
Reloading! Got a sample!
Sending in an eagle!
Say hello to democracy!
Sending in an eagle! Requesting air support!
Mag's empty! Dog tunnel breach!
Reinforcing!
How'd you like the taste of freedom? New mag!
Tagging location, southeast. Requesting air support!
Joining the fray! Last reload! Freedom forever! Requesting air support! Out of ammo!
Eagle!
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Say hello to democracy! Reloading!
Calling down a sentry!
Requesting advanced weaponry!
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
You'd like to taste of freedom! Helldivers never die! Reloading! Throwing grenade!
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Last reload!
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone. Reinforcement budget depleted.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Sorry.
Pelican 1 landing in progress. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Another victory for the right side of history.
A victory for democracy. You're doing democracy's work. We have to protect Super Earth. If we don't protect our home, we might never get to see it for ourselves. They may cling to Cyberstan for now, but forever? Huh. That's statistically improbable.
The cyborgs unleashed. now seek to expand their mechano-socialist empire. Their forces descend upon the homes of our citizens. They must be defended.
Okay, I need to take an intermission. I'm coming right back in less than 30 minutes. Like I said, I want to get the stuff unlocked and try it out. See you soon.